Come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno. I'm not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zericania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
So, as we left off last time, the mystery was, would Meave and a crew go to battle the dragon that had ravaged this town? Well, of course the answer is yes. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's getting snowy. Oh, look, she's covering her face. What a nice little detail they totally didn't even have to put in the game. Good morning! I figured out what happened with your comment yesterday. I think when I first started, the stream went for like 60 seconds and then failed. And then the comment came through right as or right after I started up the second version of the stream. So I think it got lost coming from Twitch over to this system. Alright, let's do it.
Keltalis' lair was indeed impossible to miss, as would stand to reason, for any space capable of containing a dragon must be enormous. The lair's maw, a black triangle cut out of a vast plain of snow, loomed from afar. Confirming the dragon's presence was the powerful odor emanating from it, one of sulfur and blood.
Well then,
Gascon said,
ready to become a legendary dragon slayer?
Already. Well, I came all this way. I mean...
My father oft said, never should you count pelts till the hunt is through.
Meave said, dismounting her horse.
It's all the more true when you hunt dragons. He's wounded, yes, but one puff of flame, and we shall be not legends, but corpses. Leave all thoughts of foolhardy bravery behind.
Well, my thoughts of foolhardy bravery brought me here.
The Lyrians crept across the dragon's threshold. They walked single file, shields raised, watched by bats hanging from the ceiling. Keltalis lay curled up on a bed of diamonds and gold coins turned red from his blood. Seeing how he strained merely to lift his massive head, Meave knew the dragon no longer posed any threat.
Come to finish what your poison began?
Poison?
The monster croaked hoarsely.
Fine. Do it then.
Keltalis turned over, exposing his vulnerable underbelly, and waited calmly for the fatal blow.
What poison?
Wait.
Meave said, dropping her sword.
What poison?
Right.
Keltalis laughed while squeezing his bleeding side in pain.
So they didn't tell you? Lousy munchkins.
Hey! Watch your tongue!
Gabor yelled.
Sades,
I didn't ken anything about it.
Keltalis looked the Lyrians over mistrustfully with his snake-like eyes, then began to tell his tale. The caravan Meve had met on the road was different to the others. This time, Keltalis's meat had been pickled in a special brine, one spiked with poison. As the dragon lay curled up in pain, Ferenc dwarves entered his lair and smashed his head.
So if I understand correctly...
Meve interrupted.
You're female?
Correct. Same as you.
As if on command, all Lyrian eyes turned to Gabor.
Don't you look at me! We didn't peek under his, its tail.
If I may,
Reynard interjected.
these revelations about Keltalis's sex are undeniably fascinating. But I'm more curious why the Ferences stooped to such a dishonorable deed.
That's easy enough to guess.
Meve said.
They were afraid the dragon would soon demand more tribute to feed its young. So they decided to strike preemptively.
A wise and noble deed.
Ache cried.
Evil
Ache.
must always be nipped in the bud.
Oh.
To the Ferences' misfortune, they delivered too small a dose of poison. Infuriated at the sight of the broken eggs, the dragon gathered its strength and flew to the nearest town. Meve saw for herself what happened then. And now it was up to her to decide how this story would end. The dragon had killed dozens, perhaps even hundreds, but had been provoked first by the dwarves' heartless cruelty. Did it thus deserve death or mercy?
Well, I'm going to be very sad that Ache is going to leave after I do this, but they did provoke her and kill her young and didn't do it right, and that's why she killed everybody. What if she's going to leave Mahakam? So long, Keltalis. I'll let you live.
When judging my subjects, I would sometimes not know who bore the greater guilt.
Said Meve.
But as ruler, I had to reach a verdict. Often a harsh one.
The Queen returned her sword to its sheath.
This is not my land,
Meve said.
nor are these my subjects. I don't have to choose the lesser evil.
Meve!
Gabor hissed.
Brewer will be furious.
Screw him.
Let him. And you, dragon, swear me this. When you heal, you shall leave Mahakam and never return.
You've my word. And my gratitude.
Meve was about to leave the cavern when the dragon blocked her way with its tail, then gathered a smattering of valuables at the Queen's feet. Each would be the prize of the Lyrian crown jewels.
That's not a small smattering. That's a whole lot of money.
News that Meve had spared the dragon, which had killed dozens of dwarves, did indeed enrage the inhabitants of Mahakam, the Ferences in particular. But when the clans considered driving the Lyrians from the pass, Elder Vavrenek opposed it. No matter what happened after, he had sworn Meve his undying gratitude.
Sweet.
Your Grace, 'tis not right.
I'm sorry, Ache. It's been fun having you, buddy.
Calm down, Sir Ache. What's the problem?
The deed you've committed, most foul. As the good book says, whosoever standeth idle in the face of evil proveth guilty of the same.
But they committed evil first.
Know that I never stand idle. Yet I cannot stop you from doing so. Thus I must leave. I refuse to play any part in the wickedness you perpetrate.
Sir Ache.
Farewell, Queen. And may the gods have pity on your soul.
See you, buddy. Oh, bogus. Oh, sad music indeed. to anybody. Anything down here to collect? Nope. Ideas. Langscooth, a lens that makes objects appear more distant. Spudscope, a subterranean periscope used in potato cultivation. That sounds great. Doublegaff, a two-sided fork. Hipponic sola. Snowshoes for horses, can also be used as rackets. Nice. Clucklocks, booties for chickens. Lumiyam, a lamp derived from fluorescent tubers. These are good ideas. Who had these ideas? Especially like the fluorescent tubers. Map. So down here's a little bonus as the road winds around. What's going on down here, fellas? Oh my.
Meave squinted, the better to see the scene.
No.
Several dozen dwarves had gathered on the cliff overlooking the chasm. All were turned towards a ramp, at the peak of which stood a barrel.
What is that gathering about?
Asked the queen.
Have we a feast day?
Nay,
Answered Gabor grimly.
'tis an execution.
A hairy head peeked out of the barrel. The long, pointy nose and ears left no doubt that it belonged to a gnome. The
Oh.
first Meave had ever seen in her life.
Help! Save me!
The gnome yelled.
They aim to kill me! Cast me in the chasm!
Shut your maw!
Barked the dwarf standing next to him, who then shoved the gnome inside the barrel and covered it with a lid.
Your crimes! The sheer weight of it, eh? No lighter punishment is fitting.
The other gathered dwarves nodded approvingly. Two gripped the barrel, lay it on its side, then lifted it to cast in the chasm, paying the thumping from inside it no heed.
Well, but I don't know what he did. Well, I'm not just gonna not see what's happening. I'll intervene.
Meave leapt from her horse, and ignoring Gabor's
Look at the eye
objections,
poking out the
scrambled
crack.
up the ramp.
Oi! You're not allowed! Hey, damn it! What do you think you're doing?
What's happening here?
I think it's obvious. Preventing the execution.
But no, I'm asking questions about the execution.
Thanks be to the gods!
Whoa, wench!
Barnabas.
You've no such right. Judgment's been handed down. Sentencing's done.
But why?
Yes, and a cruel sentence it is. One that prompts me to wonder what the accused did to deserve it.
There we go. Yes, ask. Thank you.
Better to ask what he didn't do, the varmint.
A varmint.
Arrived here with his peddler's wagon full of tricks and gadgets. Went from house to house, praised his rubbish to the high heavens, and what's it he sold us? Bombs that go off in your hand. Beard growth formula that makes your hair catch fire. Music boxes for the kiddies. Once cranked, they never plowing stop.
You needed but to loosen the screw in the back and...
Shut your maw, ye roaster. Doesn't it matter all that? 'Cause we'd have forgiven it if he hadn't broken our sacred rules and hallowed customs.
Uh-oh.
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
Enter the smithy, cap on his head, held nails between his teeth, and poured fruit syrup in his beer. Raspberry. Blech.
Just the once, and but a few drops.
You got nothing to explain your villainy, scoundrel. Not a thing. And that's not even the worst. Saved his highest crime for the end. He was in a mine, and he whistled.
No whistling in the mines.
Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Shouldn't have done that.
Stupid dwarves. Oh, man.
Hi! He did! Whistled through his teeth and hummed in harmony a long warble. We all heard it up and down the shaft, and our grand elders were clear. Death's the punishment. Death by barrel roll.
Yeah, how about I buy his freedom? I'll give you money and take him with me.
Your land, your laws, I shall not argue with them. But perhaps there is another way. Can a bail be posted?
Well, the law does allow for something of the sort, but I don't see how that job is worth it.
Oh, aye. He is. He is.
Willing I am to take him at his word. Does that suffice?
Aye, but just so's we're clear. No returns, no refunds.
Well, you better not screw me over then.
Now get the hell out of that barrel, you wee shite.
My lady.
Oh, God.
I haven't a way to thank you.
What a little creeper.
That we've yet to discuss. Perhaps first we should learn each other's names?
Aye, yes, of course. What a prat of me. Barnabas. Barnabas Beckenbauer. To friends, BB.
Yeah, he's so creepy looking.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Queen. Cows in the corn, colour me honoured. Your Majesty, obeisance due.
None necessary. Protocols for use at court, not beyond it. An inventor, you deem yourself. Am I right?
That's creepy.
Most assuredly. Though, truth be told, the dwarves saw no ingenuity in my craft. Seems I'm ahead of my time.
I don't know.
Fiery bursts in the palm of your hand. They shall be in fashion one day, to your mind.
Oh, nay, just a bit of misfortune, that's all that was. You see, I mistook mercury fulminate for saltpeter. The vials stood beside each other, see, and...
The details I need not know. But one matter I am curious about. Could you construct a bomb that would explode when desired? For instance, beneath my foe's feet as they stepped over it.
Of course I can. It's simple.
Why then? You wish to show your gratitude? You must join my ranks. Assist me to defeat Nilfgaard.
Yeah, there we go.
Defeat Nilfgaard? Pure ambition, that is. But I'd have been a barrel of broken bones at the bottom of a ravine, if not for you. I'll do what you ask to pay off my debt.
There we go. Oh, look, he's got a goat-drawn wagon. How cute. I'll take
And
it.
thus, for the first time in Lyrian annals, a gnome enlisted with the army. And though Barnabas Beckenbauer was diminutive of body, this new recruit would prove his worth on more than one occasion.
Well, good. Because he's creepy looking. Alright! Gotta get a trophy for having him in my party.
You change your mind, lass, let me know, eh? Got the barrel ready and waiting. You change your mind, lass, let me know, eh?
I'll let you know, buddy. Yikes. Oh, look at the pointy rocks down at the bottom. Although he was whistling in the mines, so you know. Alright, let's see what his card does first. create a trinket. That's always good. I'm assuming it means just any one from any I possess. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Let's go talk to this hideous little gnome. Ugh. I miss Sir Ake. Well, what's going on, Creeper?
Your Majesty, allow me once again to express my undying gratitude.
You're most welcome, Barnabas, but please, we haven't need for any formalities when speaking alone.
He's so short he needs to stand on boxes in the portrait.
Well, of course. How might I help you then?
Tell me about yourself.
I like to know. No, I must know who I travel with. Please do tell me about yourself.
About me? I've most civil relations with dwarves, as you saw. But is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Why not start at the beginning? Tell me where you hail from, perhaps.
Right. Well, I was born in the distant south, in Tir Tokhair. My mother was a washerwife, my father, an armourer. Soon as I'd passed 40 winters and could strike out on my own, I left the family, my native parts. So I've been on the road now about, 20-odd years.
Indeed. A rather long while. Did the south simply not suit you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly. It's just staying would have meant stepping into my father's shoes. Then forging blade after blade, plate after plate. Oh, just thinking on it sets my head a-spinning. Not for me, that, no. No, nature. The world's so rich in mysteries, in wonders left to discover, and ways to make it a better place.
By building bombs that explode in the hand, for instance.
As those bearded fellas say, Mahakam wasn't built in a day. Besides, nobody was seriously hurt by those malfunctions. Not many, at any rate.
What horrible contraption are you working on now?
At the moment, have you any invention you've worked on? One that's near complete?
Oh, so kind. Oh, wonderful, you should ask. See, I've ever had an avian fascination. For birds, you see. Their wings, bones. The structure's perfect. The aerodynamicism, the plumage. In short, I believe I can fly.
You almost did fly over the cliff in a barrel, kid.
I beg your pardon.
Yes, I'm learning to fly. Fly. You've not misheard. I, Barnabas Beckenbauer, will be the first gnome... Oh, what am I saying? The first mammal to free himself of the soil's bondage and soar to the clouds.
Wait, bats are mammals. They soar to the clouds, sort of.
But aren't bats also...
Yeah, Beeve! Smart lady.
Ha! A detail! This is no time to be petty. No, but frankly, my preparations are far advanced, and I'm rather optimistic about my design and prospects. I've calculated every trajectory, every force. It all works out. Just need to do a few more field tests.
We'll make sure you have a soft landing place.
Did you have volunteers try it, or did you test the design yourself?
Naturally, I must stay on the ground. Who take all the measurements elsewise. Luckily, there's no lack of thrill-seekers in Mahakam. Most eager to etch themselves into the annals. My first prototype, The Sky Licker, I dubbed it. Oh, your majesty, if you'd only seen the beauty. Flew over 120 ells.
Truly? Colour me impressed indeed. Must have made quite the name for himself, your brave volunteer. I'm certain he's caught the eye of every she-dwarf in Mahakam since.
I think he probably flew 120 ells down the side of a cliff, and he's dead. Right?
Oh no, he's dead. The landing, it was rough. And then a bear sauntered by, didn't help any. Anyhow, as he died, the dwarf swore he regretted nothing. Brave lad. A bit daft, though.
I see. But the next time you request I try one of your inventions, I'd ask you to remind me of this touching tale. Time I attended to other matters.
Ah, yes, you're still here. Off you go, then.
See you, little creeper dude. At least I've still got knickers here. Oh, scary. Alright, I'm tempted to go in the trading post and trade some gold for supplies so I can build a whole bunch of stuff, but 10,000, 2,000 wood, jeez Louise. That's a lot of wood. What about here? I know something is 10,000. Need more wood. Need a lot more wood. Okay. Workshop. Hmm. $400 for 100 is not a very good exchange rate, so let's just see where we're at after some more adventure in here. Hello, fast travel place. Oh, sport. Hello, what's happening here then?
Year more monsters crawl out for spring cleaning.
I shall have all your stuff first. Hello. Standard battle, puzzle battle.
Remember, if you pass a snail en route to the mine, share a wee bite with him.
What?
Never, ever whistle in the mines.
I've learned that lesson.
Now hold on. Pour you some hooch first. Makes for merrier marching when things get frosty.
Hey, thanks.
Every year more monsters crawl out for spring cleaning.
The blizzard's blowing in. Your Grace, perhaps we'd best pitch camp and wait for clear weather.
Ain't a bad idea. Said we might be waiting a week.
Then we march on. We've no time to waste. While we ride to and fro begging aid, Nilfgaard grows in power. We must obtain reinforcements as quickly as possible and liberate our home.
It's like a fork tail or a slizzard down there. Death from above. The dwarves of Mahakam often keep their eyes trained skyward for two reasons. First, to watch for avalanches. Second, to ensure no hungry forktails or slizzards are swooping down for a quick bite. Alright, standard battle. What's going on here? Greedy forktail. Spawn a harpy egg on each side. After 4 turns, consume the lowest. So eat the harpy eggs. And those will make new harpies, which is always fun. Well, I'm keeping him. We'll trade you in. There we go. That's good. I like it. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, the forktail with permanent resilience got eaten immediately. So knock them around. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that first. Crap. Okay.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Yeah. Put the zap on him. Alright. That'll make a harpy egg, but whatever.
As you command.
What do you want of me?
Bigger they are, easier
Nice.
they are to target.
Go ahead and stop it for now. Ow. Barnabas, do you... Well, let's see what he does.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Wow. Take the decoy. Okay, I do have to play it immediately. Field medic, I shall have you back. Thank you. And turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotta play something. You.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
And you. Alright. I'll pass. Oh, no, I should have used another one. Ah, cripes. Oh, well. Oh, I get to keep it. Wait a minute. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, I had the perfect amount, actually. For now, let's redraw him. Whew, that's nice. Who else should I redraw? This is all really good stuff, so we're gonna stick with it. Alright. No, we're gonna... No, Scytheman. Nope. Scytheman down.
Ah, should have listened to me old lady.
Let's create a bronze card. Let's put another Scytheman down. That'll do. Crap.